Hello, Kendall from Reddit Whiskey with a recap of my first attack from this war, and as you can see, I was not successful. Uh, I had a kind of a plan. I started looking at this base about an hour before the war starts, and I made the kind of the cardinal mistake. He had a very similar layout. I said he, she. This person had a very similar layout to this, but it was slightly different. And about 30 seconds before the war starts, he flipped his base design. So my plan kind of went out the window. It was late at night, and I had to get an attack in. So I ended up rushing that. So looking at this base design, it's really kind of a concession. This person is willing to concede a 2-star right out of the gate. A Town Hall 8 could 2-star this base, but in order by doing that has made the 3-star very, very difficult. So kind of looking at it, if we want to do a ground attack, kind of a hog attack, you've got a really good double giant bomb spot there, 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 and there. So trying to do a hog attack on a first attempt, your chance of success is somewhere between 0 and nil. Once you know where the bombs are, this is probably actually a really easy base to hog because of how spread out it is. So that means I was really kind of looking at a LaLoon attack. And in this case, I was going to do a shattered LaLoon, meaning 2 golems. And the reason was this area right here is very attractive. If you can get golems in along with your heroes and get this wizard tower, this archer tower, but most importantly, enemy archer queen, 2 air defenses, and the CC troops all taken out at the very beginning of the raid, you've severely weakened this base to the rest of your air attack. Now, these expos being so far away from the air defenses make this a stronger base still, but I thought I could still get this done. And you're going to see once we get to the replay, my execution was really poor. And it was probably just because I rushed the attack. I should have spent a little bit more time, should have been more prepared, but sometimes that happens. So that was my plan. Actually, we'll go into the plan originally. So the golem, the shattered component of that was I was going to send a golem here and a golem here. Basically, with their goal is really just to tank. They're going to tank a wizard here and a wizard here to break the trash ring on this side, followed by 2 wizards on the town hall to break the trash ring on this side. Kind of once the trash ring was broken on this side, I was then going to throw my archer queen kind of in this direction, so that takes out this gold mine, and then I was going to follow that with 3 wall breakers to break, kind of this corner right here. That would cause then the golems to kind of redirect to this corner. From there, I was going to throw my barbarian king down with the goal that barbarian king's going to kind of help take out this, and then kind of bounce in. Then I was going to have a jump already down that was going to be kind of like right there, which would then give my Barbarian King and heroes access to both of these air defenses, CC troops as they're coming down, and the enemy Archer Queen. You're going to see once we get to the replay, maybe I should have evaluated. I thought this golem would still stay, but it ends up completely redirecting over this mortar. I think maybe if I'd have just dropped it a little bit farther right, I dropped it kind of right in the middle of the gold mine. Maybe if I'd have dropped it on the, I didn't want it to get too close to this corner, or else my wall breakers would have gotten busted going in. So maybe if I'd have dropped it right in between the gold mine and the elixir pump, it would have worked. But neither here nor there. This actually ends up working, even though the golem strays. Just was not as pretty as possible, and you're going to see my Barbarian King actually ends up going on a walkabout, which hurt me also, and it kind of hurt and it kind of helped, but the problem was it then threw off all of the rest of my raids. So from there, we'll look at the LaLoon component of this. I was going to send 1 Lava Hound in this way, followed by, I brought 15 balloons, just to keep a count. So I was going to send in 3 balloons here, 1 balloon here, and then I was going to send in another hound here, and I was planning on sending in 2 balloons here, but I ended up rushing myself. From there, I was going to have a rage spell that was going to be kind of like right there. That was the goal, was to get this expo taken out, this wizard tower taken out, get this archer tower taken out as quickly as possible, so these 2 balloons went into this air defense. From there, I was going to have 2 more balloons here, Um, two more balloons here, and then I was going to send in my very last hound kind of this direction with two balloons in this direction. I was going to have one, I'm sorry, that was supposed to be on that mortar. We'll pretend that was to the mortar. One balloon here, so we're at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and that left me two balloons at the back. I was thinking I would have one lava hound that would survive and go this direction. Oh, and I forgot, I missed a rage here, and I was going to have kind of a rage here to kind of move all of these into this air defense. So that was the plan. You know, the Golem Strang and then my Barbarian King Strang kind of just got me mentally unfocused, and I just should have waited on this attack. I wasn't prepared for the change in the base. You're going to see I missed these two balloons. I end up rushing a bunch of balloons up here because things aren't going well, and that leaves me. I think I could have still saved this, but just didn't happen. So we will get to the replay. We'll go through what worked well and what didn't. You know, as I said, I started, you can see this golem, I dropped it, and I didn't even get it in the middle of the gold mine. I was actually in between these two. I really needed it a bit farther over. You're going to see it strayed, but go ahead and get the wizards down to get this golem, and then you're going to see I miss with these two wizards also. I don't get both of them in the town hall. I get one on this elixir pump. So everything is going wrong to start. So then I go ahead and get my archer queen down early. Wall breakers get in. You're going to see this golem redirects. I try to get my Barbarian King in, thinking that maybe he'd swing around. Of course he doesn't. Jump spells down, though. Barbarian King's going on a walkabout. CC troops come out, and I get really kind of unlucky right here. I'm waiting for this witch. Witch is coming. She gets over here. She stops. I go to drop my lightning. Wasn't right on top of her, but she then walks off, and I just miss her. But use the Archer Queen ability. I've got one of the air defenses down and the enemy Archer Queen, so I'm doing okay. And then I actually get this witch taken out here in just a second, and this air defense goes down. So I'm actually doing not bad. I'm kind of on target here. So I get 3 balloons in, I get my 1 in, I send, and I guess I was looking at this balloon, getting it over here. I really needed to, I don't know what I was thinking. Lava Hound goes down. I miss the 2 balloons that are supposed to come in here and head up this direction. But I get 2 down there. I get my 2 that were supposed to be kind of over here. That one doesn't go the right direction. Get my hound down in my 2. You'll see I've got 5 balloons left, and I drop then 3 right here. And that really just kind of throws everything off. They go down here. I got 1 here that I try to save this because this air defense is going down. I send 3 over here. All 4 of those balloons, if I'd have saved them and sent them on this expo, I would have gotten the 3-star. You know, that is it. If I'd have sent 4 balloons here, the 1 here and the 3 here that I ended up wasting, if I'd have sent all 4 of those in this direction, I would have gotten the 3-star. It was just, things weren't going as I planned. It all kind of started off, and again, I should have waited on this raid. I wasn't prepared really mentally to be here. But, you know, it was an okay attack. I knocked out most of it. You're going to see we've got this. It was close. It was close. Just poor attack on my part. Tough base, absolutely tough base. In hindsight, we had the town hall disadvantage this war. They had I think 3 more. They had an additional town hall 10, and then we had a town hall 8 and an 8.5, and they had all town hall 9s from there. So we were at a 3 town hall disadvantage. I probably should have let our town hall 8 2-star this, and then I moved on to bases that had a better chance of 3-starring. But you know, hindsight's always 20/20. It was an okay attack. I really wish I'd have pulled this one off. Sometimes you just you want a challenge, and this one was definitely a challenge. But I hope this helped. I hope if you've got any questions or comments, or if you see things that I could have done better, please leave them below. And thank you very much for watching.